Okay, so I ended up watching both the seasons of Apothecary Diaries, and they're great. I had a lot of fun. Then I wanted to start reading another series, like another book. And I used to be like an avid reader around like high school, and then after that a bit too, but like then life happened, and then I just stopped doing that. And like I used to really be into the Percy Jackson series, and like I had my whole phase, and we were crazy, whatever. But so like I decided that I'm gonna read the Apothecary Diaries. Like I will do that. And like I started reading the manga like online, but then I don't know, I couldn't get into it. Like this happened before I actually watched the anime. But then I'm like, let me start reading the light novels because I was really intrigued by how even like the whole anime went. Like it's not like there is a specific end point that you're trying to reach, but there's like little events that like happen, little details that you have to keep in mind before the actual like big plot reveal comes. And that reveal is not like the big like end or anything like that. So essentially, I just decided to read it, and this is weird to say, but I think it fixed my attention span. Like I don't know how else to say this, but like this book started off very slow, and I think that's like a characteristic of the Apothecary Diaries. It's not like you're continuously, it's not like action packed. It's not like there's a bunch of romance and like it's not very intense emotionally or like action wise or like plot wise in that sense. As something I was like maybe I don't know. I'm watching Attack on Titan right now, Bleach, even like a lot of like romance animes are it's slower. It's paced slowly. There's little details. The romance is very very slow burn. Um, but I think that kind of trains us to remember the little details, to appreciate the little details, and to like keep up with the plot without like looking for a dopamine hit of like oh my god like something happened, something broke down, like a big revelation. Like it's a lot more slow paced, and it's a lot more like I think you need to like train your patience when you're reading this. And I say this because I've talked to a lot of people who have watched the anime, who maybe read the manga, or like, I don't know, try to get into light novel, and they didn't like it. They did not like Apothecary Diaries. And I think about it now, I'm like, that's insane because, like, for me, and their reasoning was this that like it's like it's just like a bunch of episodic events that take place and we don't really know where it's leading to, and like I like there's I guess there's no like big conclusion even in like the volumes or even in the arcs and the chapters. I mean, you can't really say that there's no conclusion in the arcs. There was a conclusion, but like um but I think that's what a lot of people's complaint against this particular format of storytelling or this particular story is, which is valid, because I think in the way that we're trained to consume content or consume stories, even if you think about like movies, if you think about like the new stories that are coming at us, there's just like a lot of it's like action packed. It's like it's to the point. It's getting somewhere. Like I was speaking to someone about Attack on Titan 2, and I'm like, Attack on Titan could use a couple filler episodes. Like we could use some more where like you just kind of see what the scouts are living like, I guess. But like a lot of the media that we're being pushed is not very like slice of life or vibes. And this in a way is I don't know if you can call it slice of life because this is not placed in like modern day, and also it's more of a reflection of what society was like in like imperial China. I think this is what this reflects, but it's a lot slower. And I think you like when you read this, you have to train yourself to get used to it. You have to train yourself to get used to the slow pace. You have to train yourself to get used to appreciating the little details because there is a payoff, and that's the point that I want to make. I think people think that there's no payoff to this slow paced reading or like storytelling, but there is. Pay attention to the story. There is a payoff, and it's a great payoff, and it's a really fun payoff. But yeah, Like, if you're looking for something new and you can't find, and like, nothing's enticing you enough, try reading Apothecary Diaries. And of course, like, watch the anime, read the manga, like, great things. But try reading the actual light novel. I must say that some of the translation is a bit choppier, especially in the earlier volumes. So, like, this is volume 5, and I mean, if you guys have read or know what happens in volume 5, at the end of it, the epilogue is translated pretty badly, but that's okay because I've read that it gets better. But the rest of the details still maintain. Like, take some time out of for this. Like, let the story build up. Train your attention span. Enjoy the slow but detailed storytelling. Like, do that. Do something different. I don't know. Yeah, can someone just read Apothecary Diaries with me, please? I want to yap about it so bad.